Hello, everyone. How's it going? We will be talking about our Fund 12 proposal. I'm Daniel, co founder of Metera Protocol. And yeah, I just wanted to go through how our testnet works. We have submitted two proposals to Fund 12 in the MVP use cases categories. Um, and we're going to be talking about our first proposal, which is an integration with a DEX aggregator or a basket feature in the Cardano ecosystem. We have seen a lot of prominent projects like DEX Hunter or SteelSwap or even Axo that are doing basket buys, which allow users to do multiple swaps with a single transaction, with a single pool of ADA, and that's a very important feature that we want to bring to Metera. So for anyone that doesn't know, we have released our public testnet. We have over 600 wallets signed up right now, and people completing our test and earn program, which is basically a couple of tasks on our platform. And this has been a stress test for our testnet in preparation for our audit and our launch on mainnet. So, how Metera works right now is that in order to participate in an index, you you first need to provide liquidity with the underlying assets in a portfolio. So, what does that mean? So, let's see one of the portfolios created by our partners, Cerberus. So, if we see here, this is a portfolio that has 5 assets within them, right? Um, And in order to provide liquidity and mint the index token, you need to have at this moment in this stage without our integration with one of these basket features, you first need to have all of the assets and provide them in the correct weights. So let's say if I wanted to provide 10,000 ADA of liquidity, uh, I would need to have this amount of test copy, this amount of test hunt, and so on and so on. If I have those assets, then I'm able to submit a transaction. What we've done for our testnet is that we have created a faucet where you just navigate into the faucet, connect your wallet, mint all test tokens, and we'll send the test tokens to your wallet so you can participate within the portfolios. So we understand that for Metera to be more mainstream and for us to be able to attract more liquidity, we need to facilitate ADA swaps into our index tokens. Of course, we aim to create a secondary market on the excess for each individual of the index tokens, or at least the ones with most TVL. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick. And um, yeah, that's gonna be on secondary markets, right? You could trade into an index token with just ADA and buying it of someone that has already minted and provided the assets. But we want to take that a step further, and for us to make it simpler for the users and to create a better user experience, we want to make sure that users, instead of providing all of the individual assets, which on mainnet would require users to go to a DX, swap all of the assets in the correct proportions, and bringing them into Metera. We want to make sure that you're able to interact with ADA just on our platform without having to go anywhere else and having to go through the whole trouble of swapping all of the tokens. So what we have planned is to have right here an integration with one of the basket buys. Our first part of the integration that you can see in our proposal is to integrate with one of these basket features, right? Once you submit how much liquidity you want to provide, once we calculate which are the right assets in the right proportion, we create an API call to one of these baskets and create all of the underlying assets within that service. And in return, the user will will receive all of the underlying assets. He Once all of the assets are received, we are going to keep track of all of the individual swaps, and when all of the assets have been received, you will be able to just click one time, sign a transaction, and now you will go into one of the index tokens and effectively provide liquidity. So something similar to this would happen, but you wouldn't need to have all of the underlying assets firsthand. You can do everything within our platform. So that's our first proposal. We also have another proposal, which is to audit our code in order to go into mainnet. This is really, really important because we believe as a platform for portfolio management that we need to make sure that security is the first thing we think about and what we prioritize. um, why we didn't allow self rebalancing of the indexes, or maybe another mechanism to swap between ADA and the underlying assets. It's because it was really risky on a user standpoint. So that's why we've decided on this architecture, and now we're working on integrations like the DEX aggregator or basket feature in order to facilitate that experience to the user. So guys, let's see how to vote. You can navigate to your Project Catalyst application, and once you go into browsing the proposals, you just need to search for Metera. Right there, as you can see on the screen, once you look for Metera, two results will pop up. And one is for the DEX aggregator that we just talked about, and the second one is for our audit. So please make sure to go ahead and look them up and support us if you want to see indexes in Cardano. So that's it for the video today, guys. We will try to make more of these to stay closer to the community and make some informational material as well for you guys. Please consider supporting our proposal. This is really important for us, having the support from the community. And we are really, really excited about the amount of support that we have gotten this far. So thank you guys. Thanks for coming into the video, and see you guys later. Bye bye.